Another summer is ending for kids across our area, including Donna Robinson's beloved grandchildren.
And I have 6 grandkids.
She got her kids through many back-to-school seasons her way.
Traditional, how my parents raised me. Very strict, very stern.
But the world we live in has changed.
We didn't have that social media thing, so I think it's harder now for kids. You know, you have Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, so it's hard to keep our kids away from that.
And professionals agree those changes can have a real impact on kids' mental health.
Over the past several years, we've seen diagnoses go up quite a lot in young people.
Dr. Ryan Connolly is a psychiatrist and senior medical director at Independence Blue Cross.
The younger millennials and Zers are really having different stresses in their lives than young children.
He gave us some tips on how to help your child have a healthy mind as they head back to the classroom.
I think what we need to do is really just be on the lookout for changes in our kids. Kids don't always express symptoms of mental illness the same way as adults do.
He says be on the lookout for physical changes in your children. Many kids exhibit things like stomach aches, trouble sleeping, or behavioral problems when they're dealing with mental health concerns.
The real important thing is that if there's a kid you know well and they're not acting like themselves, it's probably time to have a talk about how they're doing and check in with their mental health.
Be open and let them know it's okay to have bad days.
Moods are normal. We're supposed to be sad sometimes. That's part of being a human, right? But when the moods kind of detach from our circumstances or they make it hard for us to improve things, they get in the way of, again, our everyday lives, that's when it's probably time to look for some help.
And help them get necessary care in whatever form they need, whether it's medication, talk therapy, or a combination of both. Dr. Connolly says you can start the conversation with your primary care doctor and oftentimes get private and speedy help through telemedicine visits.
So it's really a pretty good time to look for help because there's a lot more available than there was even a few years ago.
So while life isn't getting any simpler, the methods for handling it are.
Give them the tools to survive in the world.
Brenna Weick, NBC 10 News.
All right, and all week long, we're helping you and your kids prepare for the first day of school, so be sure to watch NBC 10 News today for tips on back-to-school shopping, language immersion programs, and how artificial intelligence is being used in the classroom.